Hey there, everybody. My name is Angelo. Just wanted to check in with you all. It is 8:30 right now as I'm recording this, and I am doing good, feeling good, and I am actually just back from work, had dinner, and got plenty of exercise today, so kept it pretty simple. Threw the ball around for a little bit, and when I mean throw the ball around for a little bit, that means wall ball for lacrosse. So if you are interested in hearing the rest of what I have to say, please do feel free to subscribe to the channel. I talk about my life every single day as of now, and I've been it's been kind to me and all of you being great, very receptive to my videos, so I really would appreciate it. With that being said, I really just want to get into the video and everything that's going on, and yeah, so let's get it started. We had more electrical work today. If you didn't know, I do electrical work. That's kind of my job right now, as I job hunt for other things. But I've done it for a while, and as I continue to do it and get more experienced, I want to learn more. I want to get better at it. And I think that I am slowly improving. It's taken a while to get the rust off a little bit. But, I think that it's teaching me things that are hard to learn on your own. And they're very invaluable. So I know they will help me in future careers. And just trying to figure out how all of that plays out. But yeah, regarding today, work was pretty bland. Nothing too crazy today. Kind of just kept it simple. And I know you're probably thinking, well, uh, what's simple, in electrical? Well, we woke up early, got out, still had an hour of traffic to go what would usually take about a half hour to make the same distance, so twice the time. Um, so twice the earlier wake up time, twice the time for commute. Kind of a mess with that whole thing. Then just trying to organize, see like compare prices because my phone was all messed up and trying to figure out how to fix it and see who's charging who using my dad's phone, and so that was like a whole debacle in its own thing. But yeah, really today was pretty mild. Stopped at a few communities, did some small work, and really pretty basic, nothing too challenging. Um, and yeah, it's if, cleaning up a job that we were at in the past. A little interesting twist is that we were working on electric at one point in the rain, and you're probably wondering, electric and water don't blend. First off, you would be correct. Second off, you're probably thinking, how did you pull that off? And the answer is very carefully. um, and I'm not even joking. I think I'm just desensitized to all this at this point, but you have to be so careful with when it's wet outside and you're working on a outdoor service. And an outdoor service is a panel. Um, so you're wet, there's live wires, and there is electric right there. So it just makes you more likely to be grounded because you're soaked. And if you touch anything that is not the right wire, it could put you in a lot of trouble. Fortunately, we were able to cruise through that smoothly, although we did get a little bit wet. Um, I didn't get soaked, but my um, like rash guard with hoodie type mix of whatever it may be. Uh, got a little wet. Tried to keep myself as dry as possible, obviously. But yeah, that was really the biggest, most eventful thing. The other stuff I barely even remember because it's just another routine call. Like changing light bulbs and adjusting how long a motion light stays active. Things like really, really simple. So, um, yeah, I kind of just coasted with work today a little bit. I was very tired at one point. I'm not really sure what's up with that. I went to bed early. I'm planning to do that again tonight. That's why I'm filming this now. I usually film pretty late at night, but I'm trying to get my regimen in order so that I can figure out how to work, do this, also, you know, um, do the wall ball where I throw that ball right there, this one right here, around with the lacrosse stick, and start getting back into weightlifting as well. So yeah, that's a lot to balance. I know it's not anything like crazy, but I also have medical and a bunch of other stuff that goes on daily. So there's a lot going on. It's a lot of moving parts. Nobody said that. I never said my life was hard or easy or that like I'm gonna complain about it because the reality is like I'm glad I'm here. So like if you didn't know, I do in fact have epilepsy. Um, was diagnosed at a very young age. Had brain surgery, the whole nine. I had my last brain surgery in February 5th. So, um, really just trying to keep on top of all this to be productive and proactive instead of letting things turn into being retroactive and not productive. Also looking at jobs, tweaking resumes, seeing what fits me best, and all of that is kind of a lot. I'm I've kind of been, I feel like, in my opinion, watched a lot throughout my life and guided through certain things and also struggling with certain ways people have treated me in the past. And so it's tough to have that like switch turned on immediately. They're like, "Oh, you had the brain surgery, you're good to go, everything." The only thing is like I can't drive, But like other than that, fully functional adult. And they're like, "All right, time to be an adult like right now." And then, I have never been treated that way. And like obviously that's how I want to be treated to an extent, but sometimes when you're struggling, you need a little bit of a boost. You need a little bit of some assistance. And I don't know if I'm getting all of that assistance right now. And like, I'm not mad at anybody about it. It's just, it's hard to adapt as fast as I am trying to. You spend like 20 years basically being treated like a child, and now out of nowhere, they're like, all right, grow up. This is go time. And so, I'm pushing myself at work, challenging myself every single day that I do, try to get better. Trying to fix my sleep schedule because it was brutal. So that's why I'm doing this. Like I said, if you have a goal, I always try to say this too. If you have a goal, you want to achieve something. I want you to chase that goal. Put on your blinders and forget about what everybody else has to say, and keep chasing that goal. Because the reality is everybody may call you crazy, but they're not going to understand how you did it or how you achieve it. So until it's done, and then you can say, "Well, I chased my goal and you guys didn't believe in me." It's that simple, right? So keep going. I believe in you. That's the most important part. And I'm not going to quit on myself, even though I still have some of my battles to go on. So I refuse to quit on myself, but I also refuse to quit on all of you. And hopefully you refuse to quit on yourself and you refuse to quit on me, and we can hold each other accountable. If that sounds really good, I really look forward to talking to you all very soon. And I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe, and have a great rest of your day.